Sunrise. I'm here with Jim from Cutthroat Angler. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm good, man. You know, people know of Summit County as a winter recreational destination, a winter recreational destination. It is a year-round fishing destination. I mean, it's amazing. I saw some guys on the blue fishing, and you know, you almost like do a double take. You think, you know, what's the deal? Are these guys nuts, or is that actually a viable recreation option here year-round?
Oh, absolutely. You know, the blue is really a gem that we've got. And we've had some pretty, you know, wintertime conditions can be really tough.
Yeah.
But we've had some pretty hardy anglers coming through the shop. We had a couple of fellows 2 weeks ago who were fishing the blue at night with headlamps the whole bit.
No way, really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I had a group of Canadians who had never been to Summit County fishing the blue and caught some remarkable fish just between the outlet stores. But really our favorite twosome was a father-son from Chicago who went out with our head guide, Mitch. Caught some great fish, one rainbow pushing 5 pounds, so they had a really good day on the river. And, you know, that's kind of the beauty of the blue. The water temperatures here are a little warmer than other streams. We've got this constant inflow of these little buggers we call mysis shrimp. It's kind of like a endless buffet for the trout to feed on. And, you know, if you're out there fishing and you get a little cold, you're always just a step or two away from getting a hot vanilla latte. So it's a special place.
Yeah, I mean, you actually, the blue passes right behind places like the Red Buffalo, right behind your shop, actually.
That's exactly right.
In the Pavilion Plaza. Now, the deal is, the temperatures have been, you know, last night is a good indication. It was below zero, but it's going to be up to 30 degrees, 35 degrees here in some parts of the county. Now, even those cold temperatures, it doesn't affect the fish because it can't get below 32 on the water.
Well,
right?
that's exactly right. You know, things slow down, but you're really doing a good job on weather forecast today. I mean, looking out 6, 8, 10 days ahead, nice warm up. So water temperatures are going to go up. Fish are going to get a little bit more active. You know, and if you go fishing, you're going to have the rivers to yourself because there's not a lot of fishing pressure. And you know, the blue is fishing so well that you don't have to go very far. Yeah. So it's a good spot. But you know, having said all of that, you know, visitors to Summit County need to be aware of some real weird microclimates that we have. You know, for example, we left Silverthorne yesterday. It was 36, 38 degrees. Drove to Kremling, was 8 below. So, you know, fishing in Upper Colorado would not be my #1 choice for recommendation, but kind of points out that people ought to contact the shop or stop by, and we'll help them to decide where to go. Yeah,
and the deal is, like, a lot of this is almost like education because people don't realize. So they come here to Summit County and they have their ski gear, and that's all they really need to go fishing because you guys provide everything else. You wear the long underwear, maybe, I guess, what would you suggest? Long underwear and then ski pants, or do you put just a long underwear and you put the waders over that?
Just layers some long johns and so forth. You know, and we have a complete set of rental gear, waders, boots, rods, reels, and so forth. So folks can hit the slopes in the morning, and once the snow gets a little gnarly and dicey, they can come out and fish in the afternoon and really make a full day of it.
Yeah, and you guys, you know, you're a year-round shop. This is what you do. And what's the difference between you and some of these guys that kind of open up for a couple months a year?
Well, you know, I think it starts with us on our location. As you said, we're in the town pavilion in Silverthorne. We're right on the banks of the blue, so anyone who's fishing the blue is going to find us to be very convenient to get, you know, flies, materials, and so forth. But when you walk into our shop, you know, our goal is to have more of what people are looking for. And so, you know, the first thing you're going to notice is we've got a lot of flies. We have like 2,800 bins of different flies, usually around 100,000 flies on hand. We have some signature flies that were tied and created by Sean and Charlie of our shop that's worth stopping by. You know, our guides have got probably more cumulative experience than any other shop in the county, offer more trips. But, you know, at the end of the day, when you walk into our shop, we're going to make you feel welcome, whether you're an expert angler, you know, maybe like yourself, or a beginner. And, you know, because our goal is to make sure that your time in the water is as fun as possible.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm glad you pointed out my expertise because, you know, I have the unique distinction of having pretty much the same brain size as a trout. What's going on at your, anything special going on in your shop?
Yeah, well, we just started our Wednesday night fly tying classes. They're off to a great start. Charlie's teaching those. If someone's visiting from Summit County, you know, and they're a fly tyer, they don't need to come to our shop on Wednesday nights. They can stop by really any time, and you're going to find someone there who's more than willing to talk about fly tying. We're getting in a lot of pre-season items, so new equipment, new clothing, new gizmos, new gadgets. So, you know, people should swing by the shop, see what's new and so forth. And, you know, even if you're not a fly fisherman, we may have something that might be of interest to you. And, you know, this being Saturday, our manager, Sean, started actually 1 week ago on this very show, Sean's Spectacular Saturday Special.
Really?
Yes, and today is no exception.
What's going on today?
Yeah, so for the first 20 people that come into the shop who say that they saw us on TV8 today, they'll get an absolutely free, genuine, highly coveted Cutthroat Anglers logo baseball cap.
No way.
Oh yeah, $22 value. It's not a skanky cap. I mean, this is
No,
the
that's
real
a
deal.
22. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to get your Saturday
First
started
20
off.
people get a free cap.
Yep.
They just mentioned
Yep.
this.
Yep, no purchase necessary. So
I was thinking,
what
of going to, I think would it be cheating if I went to Red Buffalo, had a cup of mud, and came in for free cap?
we may have to talk to you about that.
Hey, yes, and I know you took on. I think you took on either. Was it Eye Candy Andy and Ashley Prill on a guided trip?
Yes.
How are they? Are they any good? Did Ashley? Was she okay?
She excelled. She actually caught her first trout on a fly.
She's kind of foofy though. She was okay with that. She was okay with it.
Yeah,
really?
she defoofs herself.
Does she defoof well?
Yeah,
nice.
She really does.
Okay.
She was quick to learn casting.
Yeah.
Had a great time, and she was great company on the water.
Oh yeah, she's great company. But is that her? There she is, right there.
As a matter of fact, it is. Yes.
My
Look,
God,
look
yeah.
at that smile on her face.
She looks like a supermodel with a rod in her hand.
Yep.
Actually, I didn't mean that the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Is it too early to book trips for the summer or the rest of the season?
No, actually, if next summer is like last summer, we saw a lot of people coming to the mountains to escape the heat and so forth.
Yeah.
So, if people are thinking about coming back spring, summer, fall, be a perfect time for them to come by the shop. They can talk to us about the kind of trip options we have. We've got a lot of choices. We've got 200 river miles that we guide on.
Yeah, sure you do.
We do full-day float trips, full-day and half-day walk and wade trips, anywhere from the Roaring Fork, Arkansas, the Colorado, the Blue, Williams Fork. So lots and lots of choices. But the one thing I think I'd emphasize is that we love to have first-timers go out with us and beginners because time and time again, at the end of the day, we see those smiles on their face after they've caught their first trout on a fly. Right. They see things that are otherwise inaccessible to the public, and it just makes for a great day and a great way to enjoy Colorado.
And also, it makes for good business because when you introduce someone to the sport, especially if they do it at Cutthroat, they come back and it becomes a way of life. Now, I heard there's a new thing out called the internet that you can actually book online as well. How do I make a reservation?
Well, you can go the old-fashioned way and call us, 970-262-2878, or go to our website, which is www.fishcolorado.com. I think that was just on the screen.
Yep.
Or better yet, just stop at the shop. We love to talk to people about fishing and different options and so forth and get them on their way.
Cool, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, you working today? You're going to try to
Absolutely.
go out and
I'm
catch
heading right
something?
over there, yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. It's Cutthroat Angler. And I got to tell you, Ashley Prill has been singing your praises. I think from Niceville, Florida to the Blue, it's quite a big step. But she said you walked her through it gently.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with more. Don't go away.